Hello traders, welcome to another video on this channel. So in this video I'll be showing you how to mark out Choch. I'll be showing you how to mark out Choch and also the difference between valid and invalid pullback. So stick around to the end of this video. If you are new to this channel, subscribe, like and leave a comment. You can also turn on the notifications so that you'll be notified when next we upload another video like this. So let's take a look at the chart. So you might be asking yourself why the reason why I choose to talk about Choch and valid pullbacks in the same video. This is because normally for you to choose a valid Choch, you need to know where your valid pullback is. That's very important. So that's the reason why you are facing difficulties when you're choosing your Chochs and you see that they don't work out. It's because the pullbacks you're choosing are wrong. So on this example on this screen, what we have here is we have a bullish order flow. So price created this our point of interest right over here. So what happened is after price broke this structure above here, price then returned to this structure, to this our POI here. So when price was returning, price was forming in our smaller time frame, price was forming lower lows, lower highs, lower low, and the lower high. So this last lower high that price created here before tapping into our point of interest is the level at which we'll be looking at for our change of character. So all we need to do is when price tapping to this our POI is to wait for a reaction, then mark out the last lower high before price tapped into this our structure. Then that lower high will act when price pulls above. That is the level that will act as our Choch, our change of characters. Then from there now we can be looking for prices to pull now back below the Choch into a smaller time POI somewhere around here. Then we can short, we can go long and target these highs. So let's look at a practical example of this in the chart and how you can use it properly. I want to show you guys an example of a trade which I took somewhere on this chart. So okay, so as you can see here, right, we had this break of structure right over here. This break of structure after taking out this inducement here, price finally broke structure here. That's a move like this, right? That's our break of structure. That's the level of our break of structure in this case. So after breaking structure, now where is our point of interest? So after breaking structure, our first inducement is right over here. If you can see, this is our first level of inducement here. It was taken out and this low here was confirmed. So now our extreme POI is somewhere around here. Now, so what we're waiting for here is for price to pull out to this POI. We're waiting for price to pull out to this POI. And when price pull out to this POI, we're not just waiting to dive in. What we're waiting for here is for a Choch. We're waiting for a Choch here. So now, from what I shown you, what we're waiting for is something like this. then for price to take out the low of this higher low in this case, then pull back up before finally dropping down. So if you look at this here, you can see that the highest candle in this range right here is this candle, this white candle here. So now the candle that took out the low of this candle is this blue candle. It took out the low of this previous white candle. So that will be our level of Choch. So we can go into a smaller time frame and mark this out. Our entry time frame, which if you are working on a 4 hours time frame, your entry time frame should be somewhere around 15 minutes. Okay, so in this 1 hour time frame, if you look very well, this is the 1 hour time frame. Now you can see that normally this is our level of Choch here, but let's just mark this to be, this is where the pullback originated. So now after this change of characters here, what are we waiting for? We're waiting for a pullback into this. First of all, we wait for price to create inducement, which is this here, or some sort of liquidity. Price created that, then pull back into this. Then finally, we can take our position just above here, putting our stop loss just above the other block and targeting these lows. Targeting these lows down here. You can see that price came, okay. We definitely hit take profit there. So price came about a few pips short of the take profit, but that was a good trade generally altogether. So I hope you learned something from this video. So let's go into a valid pullback. Let's look at a valid pullback. So I will be taking an example over when you look at where price is clean so that you can better understand. Okay, so let's start from here. Let's start somewhere around here, right? So you can see this drop starting with this candle here. All we can see is here, this candle has taken out, this candle is that means the longest candle in this range. This is the highest candle that has dropped to this level. So now if we are looking for a valid pullback, right, price must come above this candle here. It might be weak, or it might not be, it might be a body, but price needs to pull above this candle here before this then break down. Then break down below this candle here to be considered a valid pullback. So now if you move to the next candle, you can also see that this next candle cleared the low of this candle here. So now our level of pullback, the level we'll be looking for to see a valid pullback is if price happens to go above this wick of this candle. Now, so price didn't do that. So what you can also see here is, now this is an interesting case here. You can see that price, this candle did not go up below this candle here. So now if price pulls above this zone here, this will not be considered a valid pullback. So now you need to measure this low and project it. So the next candle that broke this low was this candle here. This particular candle, this was the candle that broke this candle's low. Now where is the high? The high of the candle is here. And what are we, if for a valid pullback to occur here, price needs to pull above this candle's high, then break below here. So as you can see here, this next candle immediately pull above this candle's high, and you can see this is our lower high here, and price broke below here. So this is considered a valid pullback. This is not a valid pullback. This is internal structure. Anything that happens within this candle, 1, 2, 3, 4, all these are considered internal structure. So you can apply this when you're choosing your point of interest, and also during your POI, during your change of characters. Yes, for you to identify the correct change of characters, you must know what a valid and what an invalid pullback is. So guys, that will be all for the video for today. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe. Please guys, please, I'm begging, consider supporting me. Please support me, and I hope during the year we'll come up with more interesting content that can help you in your trading journey. So have a nice weekend. God bless you all.